as the first event of Mist Pursuit Party Season 2 is already behind us, we'll quickly move on to the second one with the Distance Drag, an event that we saw in the qualifiers, but we have not seen before ever. And new to this MPP season is a B-League. The 8 teams that failed to qualify will compete in a 6-event tournament. The 6 events will be scattered around the main league and will happen right before the main league event in the same video. And this is the first one of the 6, just to give these teams a chance to still be able to compete for something, as the Crown Club, Nemesis Neos, Railblazers, and Kelp Crashers will be in the first heat. Obviously in the distract, the top 2 will advance. It's all about going the first, as the Kelp Crashers quickly go down, and they put on a pretty good distance by the looks of it. Railblazers coming next and cannot quite match it. I don't think Crown Club will be next. They can match either of them. What can the Nemesis Neons do? Nothing. They saw well behind, so it's the Kelp Crashers and Railblazers moving on. And hey, how often do you see the Kelp Crashers advance from a heat? They had a disastrous qualifiers, but they will take advancement here with their captain alongside the Railblazers. Both of these teams were in last season. Railblazers did not do too well, but had a few successes. Kelp Crashers were just awful the entire way throughout. Crown Club and MC Neos were also both in Season 2. Neither of them did that well though. Slowly past Tectonic Shifters, Ballistic Bottles, and Dahlia Gala in our second of only 2 heats. This, of course, he was advanced straight to the final because there's only 8 teams. See all these going in the funnel there. The Tectonic Shifters go down first, after being the last to go down the first one. Ballistic Bottles cannot match that. Solar Pulse going into the near side. And they pass Ballistic Bottles. How about Dahlia Gala? That's going to be close for second. I do think the Solar Pulse after Tectonic Shifters went down first. Nobody could catch up to them. Ballistic Bottles side up behind them, and then both the Swollen Pops and Dahlia Gala slide up between them. It is going to be the Tectonic Shifters and the Swollen Pops who move down. Swollen Pops, of course, very tragic story across their entire career. Dahlia Gala, the only new team that did not manage to qualify. They will take 5th though. So the other news are only made, but Dahlia Gala could not do it. It's Crown Club going 6th, and it's Ballistic Bottles and Nemesis Neons will start the B-League in last. So now to the final. Kelp Crashers, Railblazers, Tectonic Shifters, Swollen Pops. These events generally go by really quickly. Let's see who wins the first B-League event. Swollen Pops down through that quickly, and they're looking to already drop through, and they do. Let's see, that's a pretty decent distance there. Railblazers will bump right into them, but cannot get past them. The Tectonic Shifters will also do it, and the Kelp Crashers veer off to the nearest, so the Swollen Pops will win the first event of the B-League. Well done to the Swollen Pops. They started well despite failing to qualify. Railblazers, I believe, did come in second, as the Tectonic Shifters and Kelp Crashers could not get past them. And hey, would you look at that? The Kelp Crashers coming third. Kelp Crashers top 3 in an event. You know, that's pretty rare. It is only out of 8 teams, but Kelp Crashers definitely going to take this, as the Tectonic Shifters just missed out on the top 3. They all start in 4th. There you see the results for this event. The Swollen Pops getting off to the best start. Obviously, that comes with the exact same standings, because, well, this is the first event to happen in this B-League. But there's still 5 to go, obviously. So now we head on to the main league event. Only still much the same. And now it is time for the big league. 16 teams to show what they have got when it comes to this event. We start off Trident Hunters, Mantis Melodies, B-Roots, and Team Submarine. 2 new teams in this heat. Actually, the Trident is the only team here that has competed in the main league before. Trident, they obviously started the league off with a win. A very one there. Team Submarine are the first one to go down, and they get blazed past by the Trident Hunters. Team Submarine don't look so good now, but they get a massive bump by the B-Roots. Mantis Melodies also matching that. Team Submarine, you're going to be thanking the lucky stars for that one, because the B-Roots shot them like, what is that, like 10 to 15 centimeters further. The B-Roots are not going to be very happy about that, but they also got pushed forward by the Mantis Melodies, finished the heat in last. So Trident Hunters advanced alongside Team Submarine. Team Submarine got last in their first ever main league event, so they'll definitely enjoy the advancement here. So definitely feeling a bit lucky there. Team Submarine. So the second heat. Flag Attack, Sterling Taxis, Mystic Mamas, and Morning Mealtime. Morning Mealtime dropped down there first, and they will go down first. Let's see. This was stacked by his Flag Attacks. Mystic Mamas all go past them. Everyone goes past Morning Mealtime. The Mystic Mamas and Flag Attacks will move on. Great distance there for the Mystic Mamas, who, unlike the other 2 newbies, do manage to move on. Alongside the Flag Attacks. The Flag Attacks won this event in the qualifiers, so a lot of expectations for them, and they will advance with their captain. Lift and T will go out. Turning Taxis not advancing from the heats. You don't see that very often. It's interesting. The Firefighters, Dornos, Fantastics, and Present Paradise make up our 3rd heat. As the Present Paradise come through quickly through that first funnel. The first one to take their stab at it, and they do right followed by the Dornos, but the Present Paradise will go very far. Fantastic cannot match them. How about the Firefighters? And they'll blaze past the Dornos. That's a great distance from all of the top three here. Dornos are unfortunate to not advance, especially since they were shadowing the Present Paradise, who couldn't really pass them. Dornos are definitely not going to be happy about that, but that is the name of the game here. It's all about getting those bumps and forcing the drag to go your way. As the Present Paradise move on, they also medal in this in the qualifiers. Most of the reason why they qualified. And the Firefighters, the bronze medalists of Event 1, come in second. The Azure Army, Veins of Valiance, Charter Souls, and Perilous Pancakes make up our final heat of the first round. Let's see. All these guys are all of them in the second round. Perilous Pancakes going out first, and they go very far, nearly to the very end. Veins of Valiance do pretty decent. Get a little bit of assist from the Charter Souls there. So the Charter Souls will not be able to move on, and the Azure Army absolutely a non-factor there. Perilous Pancakes and Veins of Valiance will move on. So our Army pretty surprising to do so poorly. They also medaled in the qualifiers with Ultramarine, but success is not repeating here. So Army will bow out after a pretty good start to the season too. They got 4th in Event 1. But it's the captain of the Perilous Pancakes that move on alongside Oxygen and Veins Balance with 130 of a distance. That's a great distance there. You see the Dornos will take the best of the rest, which is not that surprising. Charter Souls will take 10th. The Mantis Melody start off in last. The new team is not getting off to the greatest start. Same can be said about Morning Mules, and that's their 15th place finish in a row. But on to the semi-finals. Trident Hunters, Trident Attacks, Present Paradise, and Veins of Valiance here. Both of the top two from Event 1 are in this heat, so this could be pretty crucial. Obviously, it's still early days, but you want that early lead as the Present Paradise and Veins of Valiance are pretty much equal there. About the Trident Hunters and Flag Attacks, it's going to be very close. Present Paradise definitely won that heat. They're advanced to the final, no doubt. Who got second? It's a three-way battle between all the other teams as the Trident Hunters definitely could have had it there, but they were blocked by the Present Paradise, and the Flag Attacks right there on the bottom. Oh, who advances from this? It is going to be the Flag Attacks by 3 millimeters over the Veins Balance, and the Trident Hunters, that bump was so costly that it pushed them to last. Trident Hunters definitely not enjoying this scenario with the Flag Attacks going to the final. But now we keep moving along with the second semi-final. As the Perilous Pancakes go down quickly, just like they did in the heat, just work well then. Let's see how they stack up this time. There's a lot of dark color models in this heat. Does Team Submarine go next? And did they go past them? I'm not sure. Now they certainly do. Firefighters give them a bump. And the Mystic Mamas go last and get past everyone. The Mystic Mamas will move on for sure. Alongside, I think, Team Submarine. Team Submarine, once again, pretty lucky there. Maybe a little bit of strategy from them, putting themselves in a position where the teammates behind, the other teams behind them simply cannot avoid them. They're pretty much equal with the Perilous Pancakes there. Firefighters come in, have more speed, but just bumped it to the Team Submarine. And the Mystic Mamas gave the Firefighters a slight bump as well. It was not enough to push them past Team Submarine there. So the two debutants in the main league will move on to the final. That's really good for them. Neither of them had a great Event 1 too, so bit of redemption here perhaps as the Firefighters will take 5th. As the Veins of Valiance Trident Hunters followed up their goal up with a 7th, and the Perilous Pancakes run out the top half. Onto the final. Present Paradise, Flag Attacks, Mystic Mamas, and Team Submarine. Out of these, only the Flag Attacks were in last season, so let's see how this goes. Team Submarine goes down at first. There's the Present Paradise there. Present Paradise goes down first. And they will do very well. But the Flag Attacks, I think it could go past them. There goes the Mystic Mamas and Team Submarine are the last one, and that's going to be really close. I can tell you for sure the Mystic Mamas got last, so they will unfortunately not manage to medal. All three all did, but what order was the Team Submarine come down last? It seems like the Flag Attacks have it here. Then they bump the Present Paradise and also get themselves forward. Let's see who wins here. Ooh, it definitely the Flag Attacks who won that, but who got second? That's so close. It's Team Submarine by a millimeter. Team Submarine will claim their first medal ever. Well done to them. It only took them 2 events. Present Paradise also got the first medal since the final event of Season 1, but the Flag Attacks. A great start to the season as they repeat the win in the distance track and they go silver into gold to start of the season. Congratulations to all 3 of our opponent finishers, but especially the Flag Attacks. So predictably the Flag Attacks take the lead in standings over the Trident Hunters. As Team Submarine jumps 11 spots from last all the way up to 5th. Big gains from Mystic Mamas and the Present Paradise as well. There's some big drops. Mantis Melodies dropped 7. Morning Milton with the back-to-back 50s are now in last, but there are still 14 events left. But stay tuned for the next event, Balancing. Thank you for watching.